Hey y'all, it's Danielle Branche-Brown, your local movement therapist here, and I am here to talk to you and show you a few moves that your body might be craving. This is going to be a video that is very much about tapping into your own sexual energy and tapping into the fact that you are sexy and sexual, and to begin to feel some freedom and excitement in the movement that you'll be doing, right? So join me. So body rolls will be the first thing that we'll be doing today, to really tap into our sexy, right? So we'll start with a basic body roll to the right, okay? And so you can, when I do my body rolls, I am starting from my hips, from my pelvis, right? And then I take it up. So if you wanna wave your arms with it, right? And then you wanna be able to get your back going with it, right? As you go down, you wanna bend your knees and sort of sit in the body roll at the end, right? And this is the body roll, right? Let's do it to the other side to keep it even. Very good, very good. Starting from the hips, the pelvis, rolling all the way through the back, bending the knees and sitting on your way down. You can do whatever you want to do with your arms. You can maybe put them up, right? You can maybe put them back. Maybe you can add some shoulder movement, right, during the sit, okay? So recognizing that you always have access to your inner sexy, right? If you notice, I was doing some finger movement here, right? That is something that always makes me feel connected to my inner sexy. So body rolls, right? Now we're gonna do some hip rolls, all right? We're actually gonna start with sort of a step. So we'll be going up on our toes, 1 foot at a time, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and you'll have your heel come up as you do this movement. I'm just gonna show you from the side, right, left, okay? So that's how we're gonna start this one, all right? Like a pedal. Right? And then as you pedal down on each foot, you're gonna poke your hip out on that side, right? So if my right heel is down, my right hip is poked out, okay? And then we have my left knee bent and my left toe, my left heel raised, right? So I'm up on my left toe here, okay? And then to the other side, left, right, left, and let's just do that. Again, adding whatever hands, arms you want to add to feel cute, to feel sexy and excited. If you have a mirror in front of you, I suggest you look at it and see what movements look good to you. But really, this is about what movements feel good to you, okay? All right, so now we'll continue this movement. As we poke our hip out, we're then going to, as if we're drawing like a bit of a C with our hip, we're gonna take it over and sit into it. Take it over and sit into it. Take it over and sit into it. All right, so right, left, right, left, right, left. I'm gonna keep it slow for a second so you can see it, so you can try it, and then we're gonna speed it up to whatever speed feels good and doable for you, right? So as your heel goes down, again, that's when you're poking that side hip out, okay? So right, left, right, left, right, left. And it's very much about drawing two C's, right, with your hips, okay? And I'll turn to the side for you. Very good. How you feeling? I'm feeling a little perspiration, right? Call that glistening, okay? So we have body rolls where we sit, and we have the hip rolls, right? The hip movement where we're pedaling. Very good. All right, and last but not least, we're going to do a bit of a cat-cow standing up, okay? So I'm gonna do this from the side. And if you do yoga, you know what a cat-cow is, but I'm gonna just take it slow for those who don't know what a cat-cow is. We're gonna take our palms, put them on our thighs, okay? And we are going to start with a bit of a flat back here, right? And then we are going to raise our back, okay, like a cat. And then we are going to stretch it downward and poke our hip, our booty up to the sky, right? And we want this to look round. So we'll round up and we'll round down and we'll round up and we'll round down and we'll round up and we'll round down, right? And then if we speed that up, right, we have a bit of a pop. And then if you want to play with it, right, you can begin to do a bit of a left-right thing, right? Bounce with it, right? Can't see it like that. Right? So then we have a hip pop, okay? Again, right? Just some movements to really allow yourself to step into the access that you already have to your sexy, right? To excitement in your body, right? To freedom of movement in your body. You always have access to these things, right? I want you to think about some movements that you have made in the past that have felt really good to you, really exciting, really pleasurable, right? Really sexy to you. And I really want you to think about those and try to practice those more often. Another pose that I want to show you before we end is one that really boosts confidence. And it's called a Superwoman pose. It's going to be a little bit weird at first when you do it, but I'm going to ask you to trust me and hang in there, right? And so basically all we're going to be doing is taking and balling up our fists, right, if we want to do it like that, and then putting our fists on our hips, all right? And again, striking whatever pose feels good to you, right? I like a bit of a hip out pose, knee bent, right? Maybe I'm gonna put my toe up, right? But the point of this is to poke your chest up, put your chin up, all right? And feel the strength in this pose. Feel the strength in this pose, right? If you wanna keep it very grounded, you're just gonna do legs hip width apart, right? Toes facing forward. And we're just gonna breathe for about 3 rounds here of breath. Allowing yourself to think about the things that you are already good at, right? The things that you are dope at, right? Tapping into the queendom, kingdom that is you, right? Tapping into that divine feminine energy, right? Maybe even doing a bit of a shoulder shimmy, right? And seeing what that feels like. but grounded here. And if this feels weird to you, if it feels awkward to you to stand in your power, I want you to think about why that feels weird to you, right? If you couldn't think of anything that you already know you're amazing at, right? Things that you already know that make you dope, right? I want you to think about why that is, right? What are some of the self-limiting beliefs that's getting in the way of you being able to access that? Because it's in there. There's just some stuff in the way, okay? Movement is a huge connector, right? To the mind-body connection, right? Recognizing that how we feel in here, right? How we feel about ourselves, how we feel about the world around us. We have some power over that, some control over that with movement, right? That we can tap into excitement, we can tap into freedom, we can tap into feelings of confidence and security and groundedness, right? We can tap into feelings of connection, right? And power, right? By using movement, right? So these are some of the movements that your body might be craving, right? If you are feeling stuck, stagnant energy, if you are feeling blank energy, if you are feeling insecure, if you're feeling very disconnected from the things that make you sexy, that make you dope, that make you exciting, right? The things that set you free. If you're not feeling connected to that, I really want you to save this video, click like, subscribe, right, for more videos, because this is a value of mine. I really, specifically for women, am wanting to shatter this illusion, right, this narrative that we've been given that somehow it's wrong for us to be connected to what makes us sexy and what makes us sexually free, right? So stay tuned, click like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.